Hi Collective, what's up? Welcome back. I hope you're having an awesome start to your day. If you're new, I'm Earth Angel 111 here on YouTube. So as I hop in, overall energy, first message out is God gave you a big heart for a reason. So a lot of you are at some type of major turning point in your life because you're coming to understanding what your purpose is, what your true path is. For some of you, you may have recently entered a relationship, long-term marriage, started a family, but you're at that pivotal moment in your life where things are only going to get better from here. So get ready, okay? Because a lot of you went through a lot of major life lessons in the past few years that have developed and shaped you into this strong, authentic, beautiful person that you are today. So you should be proud of yourself. And most importantly, with this message coming out, is to let you know that God gave you a big heart, never to lose sight of it, but only to embrace the difficult times. And even sometimes in some cases, people you feel like who have been difficult with you or haven't seen your worth, haven't seen you for who you are, okay? It's time for you to just show more love in the world. And honestly, this world can be incredibly difficult on its own to manage, right? Each of us having our own perspective, each of us living in different areas of the world, and different upbringings, right? But one thing that connects all of us is love. And that's the thing you got to remember. God gave you a big heart for a reason, y'all. Okay? So be loving to a stranger. Be loving to the people you care about. Be loving to someone who doesn't understand you. And most importantly, be loving to yourself. Because a lot of you have been through some difficult chapters in your life where you haven't shown yourself enough love or appreciation. And you are someone in the world as well who offers a lot of emotional support to others, whether you realize this or not. And with emotional support coming out, it's like time for you to realize that throughout your struggles, throughout your path, you are someone, okay, if you resonate with this message, that a lot of people come to for advice. A lot of people come to for uplifting. You could be someone who is naturally born a healer, okay? This could be something that runs in your family, many lineages, like great-grandmother passed on to your grandmother, passed on to your mother, passed on to you, whether you're feminine or masculine. But it's a long line of healing, okay? And a lot of you are the healer in your family, so you're meant to bring about more love. So even when you feel as though people don't understand you or people have left you feeling out, show them nothing but love, show them nothing but kindness, because you deserve all that this world has to offer, and it starts with you being that loving, beautiful, authentic person that you are. And also, too, one more beautiful message to come out in the pre-shuffle is you are gifted. So you're not living life to your fullest potential right now, and Spirit wants to acknowledge that. There's something you're incredibly gifted at, and you've been holding yourself back. It could be that you have an absolutely beautiful singing voice. It could be that you are someone who's great at drawing or creating things. It could be that you are an amazing writer or spiritualist. Whatever this is, though, there's something you need to step into your full potential with. So as I hop into this message today, I do want to just apologize. I didn't post as much yesterday. There was tragic news. So I just want to send my condolences. And I felt as though I was really deeply affected by the loss of Mikayla. She was someone who had or still has, the അᴜ Foundation, അᴜ Rescue Mission. And, it really just comes down to this world needs more love in it. This is someone who dedicated all her life to rescuing and saving animals. A very kind, soft-spoken, amazing person with a big heart. And unfortunately, she ended her life due to suicide because of bullying, okay? So all I ask of today is if you're watching this message, choose to be kind to people. Choose to put your best foot forward. Choose to be a nice person. And if you feel like you don't have that in you, do it for those who are no longer with us, okay? Because that poor, beautiful soul never deserved to feel at the breaking point that she did, that she is no longer here today. And I was just really emotionally moved by it yesterday. I had to spend a day on a timeout, y'all, with my kitties. And, it's funny because they could really feel the energy that I was sad. And both my cats would not leave my side yesterday. They literally were just right up with me. And usually they'll come and do their own thing and go. But no, they stayed with me the whole day yesterday, no matter what I was doing. And it really just touched me because it's incredibly saddening to realize, because especially as someone who works online, okay, or even before I did this, right, I have been a victim of bullying and I'm still here, okay? And a lot of you may resonate with that, but there are some people that It overtakes them. And it's just a damn shame that this world can't be more loving. And if you resonate with my collective, y'all, you are an empath. You are a starseed, okay? And guaranteed that beautiful soul was definitely an earth angel, okay? And the fact that she's no longer here, I just want to say too, if you feel like doing any sort of putting good out when it comes to donating or donating to any particular foundations, anything today, please donate to the Save a Fox rescue mission, because there are people in her family, especially her husband, and she had a daughter. They're going to continue that mission forward. So absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and continue this reading. But as I hop in, look at that. Someone could want to bring you a love offer. If you don't have someone special in your life, know that there is someone who has their eye on you, okay? Knight of Cups here. This person knows that you have a beautiful heart, and most importantly, that you are someone who is extremely sensitive. So you could be someone very emotional or emotionally grounded even. Just because you're sensitive doesn't mean you're emotionally all over the place, right? But it means you're very in tune and in touch with emotions of yourself and possibly others. That's why I'm really picking up with this message. If you resonate with being, you know, the calm person in your family, or the person that everyone goes to for advice in your family, or the odd one out even, that's because you're a healer and you are meant to heal the rest of your family lineage, and not only that, people around you. So there's someone who sees your kind heart. Now with this envelope, funny how I've had this deck for a long time and I've never noticed. Wow. First of all, he's got angel wings on his shoes, okay? And there is a envelope. So someone wants to send you a message of love. Now, whoever you're dealing with could also resonate with being an empath or an earth angel. So this is someone who is incredibly emotional as well. And also, too, I feel as though you have a lot of angelic protection around you at this moment in time, because you are someone who resonates with being a high priestess in some type of way. And look at that, Ace of Cups, always using your big, kind heart in order to help others. So your mission in this earth is to bring others together. So some of you may be thinking about starting a foundation, okay, a foundation of something you've been through, some type of healing, some type of charity work towards others. Go ahead and do so. This is the green light from Spirit to do so, because a lot of you are in it not for any type of recognition, not for any type of earnings, but doing it to help give back to others, okay? Help others overcome. And that's exactly what you're meant to do. Now, if in the past people made you feel like a lone wolf or different or misunderstood for doing what you do, that's because this message literally was on the ground and I wasn't going to pick it up, but now as I went into it, I feel like it could resonate, okay? You're not for everyone. It's time to embrace that. Not everyone's going to like us, right? Embrace your weirdness and face your true north, okay? So face your true values in this world. What is it that you're meant to do? And a lot of you are meant to share your gifts, share your spiritual knowledge, your wisdom, or something that you do on this earth. So some of you may even be very talented at a specific thing. You could do makeup amazing. You could do hair, nails. Others of you could have a talent for collecting something. But something you're meant to do is going to bring a lot of just newfound perspective into the world. So Six of Wands, you taking the opportunity to step up into this new creative way of being or following a passion is going to be something that ends up being incredibly successful for you. But Spirit wants you to remember the reason why you started it in the first place was not for any type of recognition. It wasn't for any type of fame. It was to help those who feel as though they can't cope or they don't have a voice in something. So that's really beautiful, okay? Three of Cups in reverse as well. If you feel as though sometimes you don't get along with everyone, it's because a lot of people look up to you. This may be something that most people don't say, okay? A lot of people actually look up to you more than you would realize. People that you knew from your past, people around you currently, and even strangers, you know? Have you ever noticed how like animals, wow, look at that, see you and just like stare at you and they're like, wow, okay, stuff like that. Or like animals are naturally drawn to you, birds, squirrels, cats, dogs, rabbits even, okay? The Sun. You are someone who is very much so in tune, whether you realize this or not. And most importantly, you are meant to bring a newfound perspective into the world. The life shouldn't be a competition as well, you know? Sometimes people like to make it a competition, but the way you're going to find you're most stressed out is when you make life a competition. So a lot of you are meant to step up into some type of recognition as well, because you bring a lot of balance into this world and a newfound perspective.